Do you point out things to others that can be potentially embarrassing? What do you guys think?
Absolutely. If someone, the classic, right? You have something in between your teeth.
Yeah.
I think you point that out because they need to know, right? Hey, you got a little bit, like if a woman has lipstick on and there's lipstick on her teeth, I think that's important to say, hey, hey, I don't know if it's embarrassing or not. I think it's helpful, right? It's helpful. So you won't go around and people will be like, oh my gosh, I mean, geez,
So here's the one we mentioned. We talked amongst the three of us.
Oh yeah,
you're at a friend's house and a roach goes across the table in front of you. Do you tell the host?
Wow, are you eating?
To them?
You're eating?
Help?
No, you're just sitting. You're sitting there.
Are you eating at the table?
You're talking.
I'm not going to eat. Table. That definitely turned off the whole. I'm not going to eat. I would definitely be like, yo, dude, did you see that? I mean,
so you would say something.
Yeah,
say something, D.
Yeah. Look,
you have to. You got to say something because I grew up and I've experienced roaches and I despise roaches and I know how to get rid of them. I'm a pro now. I've lived in an apartment where some neighbor had brought some critters with them. Man, I took care of that situation quick. Put the barrier down in front of the door. Put the barrier down around the floor, around the edge of the counters. Man, they weren't coming in my place, man. They came through, tracked that stuff, and died.
And see, I went to one of my aunt's houses, and you could tell that they specifically tried to thoroughly clean before they had visitors. And there was a roach that climbed up on the couch and ran right past us.
Oh, he was bold.
Now, we didn't say anything because we knew that they really went through a lot trying to prepare the house and get it ready for us because they knew that they were having visitors. I felt bad. I didn't want to say anything to her, so I didn't.
And now they got more roaches. Nice job.
Who knows? I don't think they live there anymore.
Because the roaches took over because you didn't say anything.
That's right. Well, my whole thing is if I'm sitting at a friend's house and a roach runs across the table, I'm going to smash it.
With your bare hands?
Well, whatever I have. It could be a plate on the table. Just slap the plate on top of the roach and then lift the plate up and say, yo, I did you a favor. I need a bonus.
Yeah.
You know?
You're still eating?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I thought we weren't eating.
I'm not eating. He's not
if I'm eating.
Ace is going to eat, even though he smashed the roach with the plate.
I'm eating. That's right. I'm going to pick the plate up with the food on it, smash the roach, lift the plate up, put it back in front of me, and continue eating and say, yo, y'all got to deal with that right there.
No. That's right. Dude, that's true. I'm on board with you, man. It's like it's like you ever get that hair in your plate, you just like,
oh no, I'm done. I'm done. If I get a hair, especially a long hair in my food, I'm done.
Yeah. Nah, man, you got to do. If you see the roach, you got to say something because you can help them. Be like, look, I saw.
You got to say something.
There's a way to get rid of them.
But don't be lenient. Don't be lenient with the roach and let him make it to the end of the table. You got to smash it. Hey, and that way that sends a message to all the other roaches.
Yeah.
You don't do that. Smash the roach.
And then you pick your fork back up and start eating again.
Yeah.
Same hand.
That's right. Especially if it's fried chicken. Especially if you got fried chicken and watermelon.
Oh no. No, man. What are you trying to say, Ace? What type of house are we at, Ace? Fried chicken and watermelon? Are we in the hood? Where are we?
It must be summertime, man. It must be summer.
Yeah. Well, it could be summertime.
House. Yeah, big house.
Fried
well, look,
watermelon. Sounds like
if you don't want to embarrass them and you're eating watermelon and it has seeds in it, smash the roach and then just put the seeds over the roach. So that way they won't even know. Because the seeds look just like the roach. Right?
A roach burial. That's gross.
I'm just saying. If you want to be friendly,
you kill the roach.
Yeah, if you want to be friendly,
you
man.
can tell he's had a lot of experience with this.
But you should tell people if you see stuff like if you see, like you said, stuff in the person's teeth or someone's wig is coming off. You
Yeah.
gotta tell them, man.
Or somebody comes from the bathroom and they got a stain on their back.
Oh, dude,
or they
I worked
have
with a guy.
toilet tissue on their shoes.
Yes, this guy had toilet paper. He had toilet paper coming out of his pants. I worked with this guy and I was like, dude, you got paper coming out your pants. He was like, okay. And he had to go back in, and I don't know why there's toilet paper coming out of his pants. I don't know.
Toilet paper, or was it that ring paper that goes around it? Because if that's the case,
he didn't. Right. That wasn't a ring. That was a cape. That was a toilet paper cape coming out of his butt cheeks. So I don't know what was going on. If he just had to wedge something in there, I don't know what was happening. But he had a stream of it coming out the top of the back of his pants like a little cape.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, see, that would be funny because if you had the toilet bowl ring and you got up and it stuck to your butt and then you just pulled your pants up, you know what I'm saying? Didn't know it was stuck to your butt. Now it's coming out your shirt. And you know how stuff gets on the little flap that falls in there.
Yeah. A little flat, man.
I'm telling you, man.
That, man.
That's an instant indicator that you did not wipe.
That's right,
dude. Straight up.
If the ring gets stuck, that means
that's right.
Wipe. And if the paper it could be one of those where he put paper on the seat. But no, that was too long.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That means he maybe just wedged the toilet paper between.
Dude, if you stand up to wipe that ring, you're gonna pull it off of your butt if it's stuck to your butt.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Wipe thoroughly. So that's why I said if the ring was still there.
Yeah, that's like
that's gross, man.
That's like an incredible thing to think about, isn't it? It's just ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, man, that would be the worst, man.
Because I use two rings. I put one on the toilet seat and one on the floor.
Oh, right on the floor?
Yeah, so when I, take my pants down, my pants don't hit the floor. It hits the ring on the floor.
That's a good point, man.
That's what I do, man. I don't.
You don't want nothing to touch that floor. I mean, you don't on that floor.
Nothing.
You got to leave it there. You
gotta leave it there, man.
The janitor's got a new iPhone because I can't pick it up, man.
Yep. And dudes
you drop your wallet on the floor. You gotta leave it there, man. Like, damn, I gotta get new card, new wallet.
That's right. You gotta get the whole thing, man.
Yep. Hey, I have a question for you. Here's a question. So this this happened to us. So me and I think it was my son. We were out. We were coming out of a store. And there was a trash can on the left-hand side. There was some paper trash in there, but there was also a receipt. In the receipt, there was a $20 bill.
In the trash can?
In the trash can. Would you take that $20 bill?
Yes. Yes. Did you see you saw the $20 in the receipt?
I mean, they were together, but they were kind of intertwined. It wasn't like the receipt was completely wrapped around them.
I would grab both and just wait for a few minutes if I could to see if anybody comes back for it. Because if they come back now, I'll give it to them.
That wasn't, I guess the reason why I was asking was, do you think it's nasty to be reaching in the trash can to pick up $20 that's in the trash?
No.
Dude, if it was $1,000 covered in doo-doo, I'd pick it up out of there.
Yeah, no, it's not. No,
this like,
get the $20.
Yeah,
man.
During COVID.
COVID is not that serious. Yeah,
get the $20, man.
All right.
Yeah, $20.
Pick it up. You got wipes in your pocket.
Yeah,
you got hand sanitizer.
Yeah,
got all kinds of stuff.
Man, that's easy.
That's right.
That's easy.
So we cleaned it all, like you said, with some hand sanitizer. And
so you did get it.
Oh yeah, we got it.
You got it, man. You just want to make sure it was
absolutely.
I wasn't gonna leave it.
He wanted us to sign on with him about getting it.
yeah. You go get that and get that twice baked Lido's pizza. Absolutely.
There you go.
Dude, this is
$20.
Yeah, absolutely.
I will wait a few minutes, see if anybody's coming back for it, and go.
Yeah.
So the one thing that we didn't talk about is the biggest and most obvious thing that's embarrassing, right? And that's to have like a booger on a person's nose.
Oh,
right?
Yeah. I've seen
that is the big thing. Are you going to say, wow, wait a minute, you have a big, slimy, green pellet booger on your nose,
Boogers.
absolutely,
tell
you got to
him.
tell them.
I wouldn't tell them.
I would tell them. I've done it.
No, I wouldn't do it. I would hand them a napkin and say, and I would point to their nose like.
Oh,
I wouldn't.
But,
I'd be like, you got a friend.
Friend.
But what if? But what if you know, they're eating their pizza, and you know they go, and then it falls in the pizza. What would you say? Would you say, yo, dude?
So
dude.
No, I think
I
think DJ would sit back there and wait for them to take their first bite.
No, I wouldn't be able to do
dude,
it, man.
dude.
I'm like, dude.
You know?
Oh, you know what? I wouldn't say anything.
Why not? Why?
What can you say to that, man? That was a tough one, man. It's not about being embarrassed.
I think I would do like this.
Yeah, dude, you should not eat that pizza or that salad from Sweet Greens.
Oh man, that
Don't
looks
do
like
it.
a good slice.
Yeah, right.
You know,
oh my goodness.
I'm telling you, that's the biggest one, right?
I think I would wait to see if they take a bite.
Dude, I wouldn't say a word.
Yeah,
right before the bite.
Because how are you doing this over your pizza, man? You're in violation already. You shouldn't be touching nose and touching food.
Well, you know, sometimes, yeah. Go ahead.
I mean, you doing it.
What about people that go into the bathroom, and you go into the bathroom? They're coming out. They walk right past you and go out the door, and then you see them. Then you see them at their desk eating food.
I don't say anything, man.
What are you gonna say?
Yeah, what can you tell a person?
That's their choice. What are you gonna? That's their choice.
I know this woman that this happened to, and she went up to the woman and said, "You didn't wash your hands when you came out the bathroom. You're nasty."
Wow, that's bold.
Yep.
But see, that's like her. It's not like she is going to a buffet where there's many people. She's eating her own food, right? That's what she's doing.
But it does happen.
That's her personal choice.
I mean, I've seen people.
I know. That's why I don't eat at buffets.
I see people come out of a stall, and you know something's happening there because the aroma is floating around. They go up to the sink and they go and walk straight out. Yeah. What can I say? Am I supposed to chase him down and tell him he knows he didn't wash his hands? He knows it.
No, you make sure you get a paper towel to open the door.
Yep.
Because they definitely put their hands on the door. You gotta do that. You gotta do that anyway. It's
if they try to shake your hand, like you run into them later, like
dude. You know, personally, when I go to the restroom at work, I will get a paper towel, go to the soap dispenser, put some soap on it and some water, wipe the toilet down before I even put the seat cover on.
I do that.
Yeah, before I put seat, and that's better because the seat cover will stick better to the seat because it's moist. You know what I'm saying? Instead of slide that. You ever go and then you're about to sit down, the seat, the seat cover slides down right before you almost sit down. You go, man.
That's what like we talked about the automatic toilets, man. You gotta be strategic with that seat cover, man.
No, you do, man. And see, remember some of the stalls don't have the seat covers on the wall. The seat covers are outside of the stall. I hate those type of scenarios because you got your pants down, the seat cover slips down in the toilet. You're like, oh my goodness! Then you gotta pull your pants up, go out, get it, and then somebody will jump in your stall. You're like, yo, I was just in my stall.
That's what you do. You gotta just do the toilet paper and call it a life.
Yeah. Right. So how many pieces of toilet paper do you use?
You gotta use enough that you see. I'm a pro. I know how much I can lay down to make sure my precious skin doesn't touch an infected toilet.
If you do it right, I think it's like 4. If you do it right, maybe 5.
4.
You do it because you got to take the 2 long strips.
On each side.
It's actually about 8.
And across.
It's 8. You do 2 on each side, so 2, 4, 2 across the back. You gotta get the back of the seat.
Yeah.
2 in the front. Gotta get the front.
But the front of that seat is split and it dips down.
I know, that's right. But you put it over just right. Just in case anything accidentally.
And then the toilet's gonna flush.
Oh,
well,
here's
huh?
Toilet paper won't matter. It ain't gonna suck the toilet paper. And what are you doing? You got it like dipped in there like
toilet paper
a rope?
falls in sometimes.
Well, my thing is I use 4 long strips that each of them touch the front and the back of the floor. So the one on the back goes across the back and both sides hit the floor. The one on the side, same thing, that side, and the front, the same thing. They all hit the floor. That's how long they are.
that violates the touching the floor rule.
Yeah.
No, but it's just the ends. It's the ends that touch the floor.
So how are you pushing them?
I
into
wanted
the
to
toilet?
make. Well,
You newbie.
you always touch the part you sit on, but you never touch the ends that hit the floor.
Oh, but
And
you
then
still gotta
sometimes you
scoot
get
them
them
into
in
the
there.
toilet.
Well, sometimes you get them in there good enough that they don't have to all go in. When it flushes, it just takes them all down.
Smart.
You understand what I'm saying?
You use the wipe hand to move the toilet paper into the toilet.
The wipe hand.
The wipe hand.
Oh.
You got to have the wipe hand. The wipe hand stays free of everything, so you don't touch other things with the wipe hand.
I'm ambidextrous. I just, you know what I'm saying?
Like you're skiing, huh? Like
That's right. I'm ambidextrous, man. I don't have a wipe. I have a,
That's for sure.
Yeah.
You always try to be so careful, right? You're sitting there, you're trying to be so careful. And you're just getting that last one out. That last one goes bloop, it splashes.
Then you gotta do the whole area wipe, man. You gotta, gotta get under the sack.
I'm telling you, man. Yep. Yeah. It's crazy stuff, man.
Oh, man.
Good stuff.
Hilarious, dude.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I think the answer to that question is yes, you do tell people about things that are embarrassing.
Yeah. Unless they flick a booger on their own food, then you just watch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
Crazy town.
I think in certain situations you gotta just stand back and enjoy.
That's right.
Joy is a relative term.
Okay, mate.
I guess it is enjoyment, even if it grosses yourself out. You're like waiting. And then they take that bite into that piece, then you're like,
and then you go, oh, that's so nasty.
Yeah.
They're like, you okay?
That's awful.
Look, it's something you ate.
Or you tell them after the fact, hey, bro, you just ate a booger with your piece.
Man, I'll tell you, you just try to,
and then you slowly get up and leave. You don't stay there because by that time they're fuming, they're furious because you didn't tell them.
Mm.
They're talking you like, is it something you ate? No, it's something you ate.
Right.
You ate. That's what's making me sick right now. I'm out of here.
Oh, too funny.
It's hilarious.
All right, guys, we're out of time, man. Thank you guys for joining us. One thing we would like for you to do is subscribe to our show. You guys will have a good laugh. You'll learn things. I mean,
that's right.
It's always something that we're talking about that's interesting, and you'll, like I said, like Ace just said, you will learn something.
Yes. And make sure you hit the like button.
Definitely subscribe and like.
Mm-hmm.
DJ, any last words?
Like and subscribe.
There you go. Thank you guys for joining us on Guys That Talk About Nothing. See you next time.
All right.